doesn't have to happen if certain things can change.
Yeah, and do you reckon the changes will happen?
I'm not saying I've given a deadline to them, but I've expressed a time frame.
You have to, because otherwise it messes up your season. So you have
There
to kind
you
of.
go. Oh no, my season's certified where I go, man. I can go to this team if I want to, and I know I'm going to start.
Jeez, sorry.
Like,
now you would.
I know that already. Do you know what I mean? And that's on both sides of the ball. I'd be a rookie on one side, and an experience.
Well, you actually want to go? You actually want to switch, yeah?
If I leave, I'm not playing in the offensive side of the ball at all.
Yeah, you want to do something different. I understand though. A lot of players who I speak to, especially on online, they like to go to D line, switch it up, do something different.
It's not even that. Like, I've never experienced it. I got brought into the game by Ivo as a tackle. Bear in mind, I was a straight out rookie, never played before. Ivo come and told me
thrown in there.
Yeah. And from that day, Ivo, do you know what I mean? From that day, Ivo gave me that number. I've never ever played a different position. Yeah, football
as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New York Giants.
Like, Ivo's seen me in that position as a tackle. And that's
this is fielding a couple yards deep.
You've got to choose, because at the end of the day, you paid to play, so you've got to be your best.
Get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's true, you know, because they know what you can do. You have to kind of work.
The other team knows what I can do on that side, but they're also willing to give me the opportunity in there because I expressed it straight away.
So you see, that's the thing. So that's what you got to think of the dilemma. But like you said, change is not always easy as well, you know. Because when you know everybody, and you someone you don't really know much, that's the problem.
To be fair, I like the kind of brotherhood that is there.
He'll come out throwing here on first
down. Said, certain teams don't get that much. But maybe because we're such a, I'm trying to think of my words here, because we're online, a culturally based team.
Solid way to start the drive. 13
and that's true,
yards,
you
picking up the first.
You won't get it anyway.
Because we're such culture from the wide,
you and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size,
it works well.
But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation
and that's
for an easy completion and a first down.
It's all good with the, it's all good with the change, but then certain situations, that change isn't going to be necessarily good, is it?
Because you might not fit in, you might not feel at home, and that's how it can work, you know. Sometimes you're not fit at home.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time.
I don't think he's going to see
They'll
the
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I changed one thing, and I thought, you know what?
I like it, yeah.
It's not about that extra 5 yards as it is, man. Trying to gain first downs as difficult as it is. But yeah, as I said, so there's a lot of factors to weigh in, as I said, but I've expressed it.
Now a handoff looking right, and the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
Oh my days!
How did he react, and make a play? But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Cost me a first down.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that's how you probably get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
you see the blitz coming.
I see it coming, but I thought, you know what? My line could do enough time just to give me. I needed 3 seconds. That is all I needed.
Basically, I just sent more than you were blocking. That's what I did.
And this hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
I said, when I blitzed more people than you could block. That was it. That's what I did really.
Listen,
so I just outnumbered you.
Cut blocking, innit? These saying, start clotheslining. Hold.
No, hold.
Manning and the Giants come up now first and 10 at the 20.
Change it to a quick pass.
Just switch it up. I just thought.
Now a play fake. Manning.
Oh no! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, man.
And this return is going to be
you doing that for me reminded me that's why I missed my pass, because I have the wrong QB in.
Oh.
So thank you for
that. Damn.
I have the wrong QB. If I had the correct QB, that would have been a first down.
It wouldn't have happened, yes. I was thinking, why did you not hit? I don't understand how you missed that wide open guy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, he was in acres. He was in acres. And he threw it behind him. Give him some years, innit? But, I'm just looking forward to the season. I just want to hit someone, to be fair. That is it. Like, I've got to that point now where it's all good being out in the off-season, but...
You just enjoy football. You enjoy football, man, right?
Oh,
right. You get into it and you start realising, yeah.
Football going back to the San Francisco 49ers here in CD. If you take a step back and look at 2018 for the 49ers, it looks an awful lot like 2017. A dismal start, followed by all of a sudden a winning record in the month of December.
We wondered last year, what was that phrase that I used? September baseball? You know, where teams get hot and we say, oh, can they carry it over to next year? Then we realized they weren't the big-time games and it just didn't really work. That happened to the 49ers after 2017 and carried over to 2018. I still believe this is a team with great potential. Getting Jimmy Garoppolo back next year, Jerick McKinnon, the running back, getting all the injuries healed. It should be a team that should compete in the NFC West in 2019, but they will have to prove it because 2 years in a row, they've shown promise in December when it really didn't count.
We do need to note that Nick Mullins has performed admirably because no one saw him taking snaps in San Francisco this year.
Oh my goodness, how?
I don't know, but I would take that.
11-yard touchdown.
Do you know what, yeah? When I let it go, I thought, you know what, I've done it way too late.
But in
my mind, I said no, but my body had already pressed it, like, involuntary action.
Too late. That was good. That was good. That was nice, bro.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
For the wind, it's +7 to the right.
Don't miss it. Ooh.
Gould able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Good drive there.
Did this woman just see Jay? She wanted the charger off over the charger and she left it.
No, have you seen Bird Box yet?
Oh yeah, I watched it last night, man. Do you know what?
Now to kick this one away.
It's a brilliant
film.
Decent,
isn't it?
There's a lot of unanswered questions, and do you know what?
Yeah.
I read someone's status about it's about mental health, and it is.
Here, this will be a
basically.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Giants taking the field again here. And, you know, this is a team that got off to that woeful 1-7 start. They rallied a bit in the second half of the season here to get a few wins, but I don't think playing spoiler is what Pat Shurmur had in mind for his first season.
No, I don't believe that as well. I think there are a lot of visions of going from worst to first in their division. But Pat Shurmur's head coach, in addition to Saquon Barkley, and getting the offense back on track.
That's true, you know. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Picking him number 2 in the draft last year. Still hear criticism that the Giants should have taken a quarterback and built that way. They took the best rookie in the draft.
So then they don't.
Who's played above expectations. I would make the same pick every single time and find a way to build around him.
Who says we're not the ones that are creating enough?
Wow, that's a good point.
Bird Box is a brilliant, like, as I said, they could have made that into a series. So the big play
changes the complexion of things. Here's
first
and 10, just outside the 30.
How did they survive for 5 years?
I think the ending was just kind of a couple of answers.
Flush to his right.
When it ended, they kind of like left it open a little bit.
They left it way open, but I'm saying that
that's
right
the exact
now,
right
that
throw.
film
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it,
like,
no one got it.
To see like through their eyes. And who says
line of scrimmage to the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You don't know, like, it's only a book saying, okay, because this person has got multiple personalities.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Able to push his way forward here for a good little game. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
and it
Oh
was.
yeah.
But I definitely, it's one of the films that I want to watch again properly. Do you know what I mean? Just sitting
Yeah, kind of stuff. Yeah.
Because you never know what you might have missed or.
You definitely will miss something.
From the gun, it's Manning. Flushed out right. Looking for the end zone.
No!
And Ingram's got it.
29.
Touchdown, Giants.
What would you do? Oh, that's Martin's play.
Evan Ingram,
You're
26 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away
See,
from
I was going to throw it away, you know. I was actually going to throw it away, but then I just saw him last minute.
up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7.
But I think Sandra Bullock played it brilliant role.
Oh, that's very sick.
I love the fact she named the kids Girl and Boy. I couldn't get over it.
Yeah, it didn't not even give him a name, you know, Girl and Boy, you know.
She never had that mothering instinct, but do you know what? Like, she grew to have
right
it
back
after
where we
a
started.
while.
All even as
The
the
bit
kicks
that got me, that made me genuinely sad, was when the little girl said,
That's
"Oh,
fielded in the end zone."
I was like, this little girl is however old.
I think she's gonna look, you know what I mean?
Solid return, pretty good
And I
field
thought she was
position.
gonna.
They'll start
I thought she was
at the
gonna pick her.
32-yard line.
Yeah, because obviously she's
San
not hurt, isn't it?
Francisco gets set to go here, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
It was just mad when you saw the girl try to help her and then she just like walked into the car. That was a bit. It was just mad.
Mad just casually walks into the just like, yeah, that was that.
That's crazy. Imagine though you couldn't look, you can't look. Like,
there's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Give him 9 there on the first completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would admit that there was an incompletion and would have backed it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They didn't need to care anymore because the world is going to see life through their eyes.
it worked out.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
Cut the box. I'll let you out.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get
Hold on, I've never seen that before.
That was
at the
Michael
44.
Jackson cheat, blood.
He'll get a couple of yards on that one, and it'll be a second down.
Well, fellas, here we go. Hey, go.
Well, I think it was the film that was needed.
Now they try the right side here.
You say there was a film that was needed. Yeah.
Taking it across midfield
I
and inside the 45.
If they did it intentionally to
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 43.
They need to though.
No, they do. They really do.
They need to.
Because I seen all these pictures about it. I was thinking, what kind of movie's going to have someone that's blindfolded the whole time? Like,
yeah, how's that going to work? How are you going to keep... Because it kind of grabs your attention straight away, instantly.
But saying that, that's like I Am Legend with me. When I first see that, the Will Smith one, I thought, how's this guy going to live on an island by himself?
And they'll run it here.
Jesus.
And then,
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tom would have survived.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple
Killed
of ways
killed them first, and then he killed
Number
himself.
one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
because she's seen something, you know what I mean? So she must have...
Garoppolo now, a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10.
And she thought she'd see her mum or her sister. I can't remember exactly who.
11.
And she went through it.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Oh my God!
Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo, his second touchdown pass of this first half.
You changed
it. The Niners are able to cash in
he was meant to run 10 in and cut in, 10 and in.
Yeah, you
changed him to a fade.
Because I thought you were going to go for the drag, so I went for the drag.
Gold to add the extra point.
That's a good drive, so...
Playing people like DeMarco made me really appreciate looking and waiting.
Yeah, this is so sick, I see you motioning a lot now as well.
I see you press a bit. Could you press?
Yeah. I think this is like, you know.
When you pressed, I thought that's a one-on-one guy, innit? There was no one too high maybe. But I thought as long as my receiver's going to fade out, I'm good. I'll have
this will be taken in at the 1.
And then
and he'll take this across the 25.
Yeah, man.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
That should have come out in
Here's
cinema.
The Giant offense now is
ready
to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start
every so often, that's what Netflix does. Yeah, they did that right last time. Yeah, they really do the same.
Oh, right.
I
like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
You've got the orgs that are like, say, the ethnics.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
Not Pixie Land, what's that?
They got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
But they've got to make a number 2 because of Will Smith.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. It's caught, Shepard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times.
Taking my way up.
You can trust your being in the right spot, and they connect there and
you're annoying.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
As well. Focus, man. This guy, you know, kidding me.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great G.
I had to just give a little.
Rhett Ellison, 41 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That was an important drive.
Rosas good with the extra
had to get back in it.
We've got a tie game here in a back and forth first half.
You've definitely improved since the last time I played you, definitely.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment.
You've been in the lab, innit?
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
I got dealt this team. I weren't happy at first. I think I took playing with DeMarco with them. I think
and this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious from both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Yeah, so
we're going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Like 300 yards per person.
That's what I'm saying, you see?
It's horrible.
But then another team you can throw more in it, so...
on 1st down. Pretty move. Right side taken in by Pettis.
If you give me Kansas City,
he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Yeah.
15 yards is the
it's different,
pickup
isn't it?
there.
You've got that, you know,
Starting very nicely. First down.
Do you know what I mean? Throwing the move.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Until I realised, you know what? There's different ways of coming about it.
Of course, you've got to play differently.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Being chased out left.
Oh,
he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Damn.
Nice move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, and that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well, maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and got himself a big victory in Week 15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about the bloodline of Josh Johnson now? Also related to Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders and Marcus Peters of the Los Angeles Rams.
Pretty good company. Garoppolo now. Yeah, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Go ahead. You're back.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
With this win, I really think the wins it
Black 80! 180! One, Omaha.
Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I thought this guy, you're going to fall straight to the top again.
No.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Safety.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back here right after this. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Look at them, the animals.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Got him?
Yes. And he gets
come on, that should have been a full start.
The 1-yard line.
Nah.
You jumped.
The Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively.
Never,
it's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Nah. You might need to start moving.
They'll toss it to Brady.
Oh! How did he get blocked up, man?
You
know what, Ash? I'll tell you something.
A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
I was thinking he was running right up the middle.
I was intending to.
Gold able to tackle.
And he changed it.
That's why I flipped the play just to see.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, a couple people moved, which means he was in zone. Oh no, so you didn't blitz, sorry. And then.
Yeah, no, look.
I'm learning.
No, the people move with them.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
That's the thing. I meant to do a run play earlier, and I motioned my guy in, and your guy just stood there. So I thought, you know what? I've just got to be. When I did my run play, I've just got to beat him. The rest of them is taken care of.
The Giants' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He's got the hook up to Beckham. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On play action. Now Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, no. And you know what? I'm actually happy because I think we're going to put a pick. I was actually going to pick, so I was actually kind of happy.
He's the one that
I need to start hit sticking the
QB for a loss of 9.
But you can miss him though.
I know. No, do you know who annoys me? People like Michael, yeah. Because I'll run,
after the sack,
and
it's second and 19,
but he just stops
and the road
and
gets a bit tougher from here.
No.
Play action. Manning. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. And he's got it.
Great
touchdown. Giants.
Jeez.
Great catch.
Corey Coleman. 54 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
It is. We need to make a start for something. Come on.
This first half has been fun. Back and forth.
Well,
it's not fun for the defensive coordinators.
The
coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf.
So you started with it.
That's what we're seeing with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And San Francisco gets set to go here. We have been treated to great offense on both sides. The defense is on the other end of the spectrum. They're just searching for answers right now, aren't they?
And for most defenses, it's a very uncomfortable and in a lot of ways unfamiliar spot because points are going to be scored. But the way we're seeing them today,
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Manning. Over the middle to Beckham. The 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away.
It is. It's anything goes. It's just how you
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
because there's only like 12 seconds left. I know.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Press me for options so that look at that, man.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And
yes,
this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
There you go. How many?
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is
you're lucky the time ran out.
That's the only reason why I went for it. Only reason for the time scenario.
2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL.
Either way, we'll run out of time anyway, so we'll go.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Out of bounds?
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Yeah, I know.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Manning now on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Manning now to throw. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants are able to grow
that's what's messed it up in here. It's just kind of gone off.
And his kick is right through.
The morale of my players is gone.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Yeah, that's what helped me a lot, you know.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle over the middle of the field. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Then now you've had to come out of the game plan a little bit. And open up here.
Now Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the Giants ready to come out now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Manning now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Manning. He's going to air one out.
Oh, I dropped it. No way.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's got this down to the 35. Manning able to find OBJ there for a Giants first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks like right now. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
How did you catch that?
Position there, and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Is that your team, yeah? Is that your team? What team is it? What team?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Now Manning. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
20!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Outside here, and it's complete. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
The speed of yours is so annoying.
Now a handoff looking right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for
you
it,
died.
decides
That's
when
what
it's in
helped
the
you get
air,
it.
it's his and only his.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Oh, my God.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
I got you. 36.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays each time you snap the ball.
They get it to him running left. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting balls get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Forced down to his left. Firing him off.
Whoa! Come on! Are you serious? Come on!
Jimmy Garoppolo.
I gotta save that. I do apologize.
In their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here.
That was not
Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I was thinking you're going to throw it. I actually thought you were going to throw it. Because what a lot of people do, once they even I do it as well.
You panic, you
you start panicking and think, you know what, I've got to throw it. So you don't need to.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent games, steady games. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
First down?
Able to stay
Oh, they don't get it.
Past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
You know, I broke down for the tackle, but I just... We got one step ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
No.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds.
Okay. All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
No. Oh, Alfie gonna attack me. Oh, threw away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
After 10, would have been 2nd and 20.
Yeah.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Manning. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Yeah, the breaks is basic.
Yeah, you find the one gap where there's no one.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Manning.
Oh, no! Why did I do that? That was stupid of me. Very silly, very silly. Very silly.
There as his guys will get the football back.
That was silly. Why did I do that?
So you're lovely. You're lovely. You're lovely.
21. Here we go. Like 20. White. 21.
I see you cooking. I can hear you cooking up something. What are you cooking up?
They'll look to throw. And this is Selleck here with the grab. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Back to throw. He's got a first down.
Nope, took it out of bounds.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
No way.
Here come the whistles and a timeout.
How?
With 7 seconds left.
Nah, this is a joke. This game is a joke.
Half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Don't do it.
He'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Score.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
I was going to score. That was a good game. Yeah, it was a close one still. That was a close one. Jeez. You might as well, it was good. You had to go to the end zone.
Great job defensively to get
I had to. 7 seconds left with 1 time.
Yeah, you had to. See, that was a bit close.
You know, I could have.
Which one's going to be one of the key ones?
The thing what I don't have to like this Madden
when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot.
Yeah, you gotta be kind of sharp on it quick.
That's the second quarter that man gave up that kick. That's the only.
Yeah, that's what turned the game. Because then I had a.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Man, that was a good game still.
Alright, let me look off this feed. Yeah, what's the score? It was 20, 30, 40. What was it? Like